tell me one reason why we don't find meaning and purpose in this life. A positive belief system creates the illusion that we find happiness and satisfaction in the life that we lead. But when we don't see the reasons for what we need to do, then we won't do anything at all. Now, what we have to do is eat some food, drink some water, get in a good mind state, think about what our purpose is in this life, which is a big question, and go align your soul with that purpose and then become the best version of who you want to be. After that, you can live through the lessons that you've experienced and then die knowing that you've lived a life that's full and happy. And happiness is a rabbit hole that we can go down as well too. But where we are right now is that the world is filled with addiction and suffering and malaise and all these things that we just can't really wrap our heads around. Because why? Why do we suffer? Why do we have pain? Why do we have all these things that are negative when we're trying to live a life that is filled with love, filled with happiness? Why is there friction now? Why is there friction? My answer to that question is that we need to reframe the suffering into lessons so that we can become the character in which we want to be. We aren't given the problems if we don't have the solutions. We aren't given the problems if we know that we can't handle them. Now, some people can't handle them, and that leads down a dark path, but that creates resilience. It's almost like a war where you've lost a battle, but you haven't yet lost the war. Now we have to create the mind frame, the mindset, but that's an overused word now at this point, to reframe our sufferings into lessons. And lessons become character development, and our development becomes our way forward in life and how to accomplish our goals. So if you have this big goal, let's say make $1 million or 2 or 10, well, that means that we have to become the person that is able to make that. And the person that you are today is probably not the person that will be able to make that much. So you have to go through these trials and tribulations to become that person who will make that amount of money. So you have to get the character development of hardworking. You have to get the character development of industrious, smart, intelligent, knowing your industry, all these things. There's practical things, practical skills on the fundamental level. There's spiritual alignment. There's skills where you have to know how to reframe your mind when confronting certain circumstances. There's a lot of different things that go into becoming somebody with $1 million in the bank, for example. That's a financial goal, but there's so many. There's spiritual goals. There's getting closer to whatever the creator is. You could call it God. You could try to find a place of healing if you've been through a lot. You could try to find a place of peace. Now, how do you find peace? You find peace by going through pain and chaos. There's no black without white. There's no white without black. There's no negative without positive. There's no positive without negative. So we have to find a way through the polarity so that we can come to that ultimate unity of possibility. Because once we get to that unity, we become possibility itself. We are everything. We have become what we dream to be. And hopefully one day you will get there. And hopefully one day I will get there too. But I'm just trying to document what I am and what my mind state is on this journey that we call life. And I just want everybody to just keep on going, because this is a tough time. I'm 24 right now, and to all those 24-year-olds or the 20-year-olds that are out there, just keep on chugging. This is a tough time in our growth. Everything is malleable. We can choose whatever we want without too many repercussions, but that lack of meaning is ever present, especially in this modern era. So we have to just find our own meaning or create a mind state in which we've been able to create the meaning from an alternate source, let's say from previous traditions like Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, and all the rest, Zoroastrianism, for example. So keep on going, do your best, and I love every single one of you. I also love myself. I'm going to try to keep on telling myself that over and over and over again so we can keep on going. Let's do this.